welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match preview. It's another Merseyside derby at Anfield. I just can't wait. I mean, I'm so delighted they put it on a Friday night, so I can spend my whole weekend being dead happy at the outcome.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Best time of our lives. This
ruined the Friday night.
Oh, you say ruined. I say bring it on.
Oh, bring it on.
I don't really say bring it on. I say ruined.
Saturday at midday, they've been great. But Friday night, no, let's piss everyone off for a day earlier.
I know.
No, listen, it is what it is. It's on. There's just been too many games. I just didn't need this.
Yeah.
I've just looked at this bad
the
other week and I thought, have a nice little rest.
Exactly.
No, listen, it's horrible. If you're a Liverpool fan, if I was a Red, I'd be excited about this because I'd be thinking, because they're obviously still fuming over the Stonewall penalty we got.
Oh yeah.
So they'd be looking, they'd be ready for this as a quick way of turning that frustration around Monday, and we're not playing well and they're flying. But from our point of view, it's just a game we didn't need, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, we could have done with someone like Colchester at home.
Anybody else?
Not anyone. Luton at home with an injury crisis, we could have done with, I think, at the moment. So it doesn't get much for us as a club. It doesn't get harder than this.
It doesn't. You can't say it any other way. And I know. Listen, it's going to be. There's going to be what 8,500 Blues there. It's going to be a bouncing atmosphere Friday night. It's going to be a little bit on the edge, isn't it? Let's be honest. So I mean, let's hope those fans can push Everton, those players, into remembering what it was like sort of at the end of the last game and taking a point for them. I think it's an interesting one because Liverpool are not going into that game. Liverpool, it was like scoring goals everywhere, but over Christmas it hasn't been quite the same. They've been grinding out results, and I actually think that might be a little bit worse because I think when a team's free flowing, you can try and do what we did last time and sort of just put a wall up and say you're not going to score today. But I think when teams are grinding out results, that makes it a little bit harder because then they'll be like, well, okay, we'll see if we can find a different way to push you back, and I suppose that's the hard bit for us, because it's a cup game, so the temptation is, what can we do against them? If we get a draw, can we get a replay and bring them back to Goodison, or are we good enough to get something on the night? And I suppose that's a double-edged sword, especially considering how we played there last time. And they'll know that as well, won't they? They'll know that for them, it's can they get the job done? I suppose Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, what we're all hoping for is another game against them.
Oh, yeah. Ultimately, that's all I want.
I think from a cup perspective, I think it's a case of just staying in the game and hoping and waiting for that opportunity that might arise from a set piece, a corner, a free kick, whatever, or a nice passage of play. We're not, at this moment, we're not creatively brilliant. I think that's fair enough. But to be fair, that's been the case all season. We haven't been great going forward all season, have we? We letting goals in. That had stopped. We've had a couple on the run now where we haven't defended as well as we have been doing. But in an attacking sense, we aren't great. So it'll be a case, I should imagine, that Sam Allardyce will set Everton up to just try and do what they did last time and try and slow the game down and sit behind the ball.
I was going to say, do you think there'll be a change in the tactics from both teams? Because I think, okay, that was early on, and it was all about getting a result and not losing, and we were fortunate, of course we were, not to get the penalty, but just to be in the position to get the penalty. I just wonder whether we'll be a little bit more confident in our defending, that we won't think that we need to put every single player behind the ball, and maybe as well they'll think, well, maybe if we're a little bit more patient, we'll get the opportunities rather than throwing everything at them and being facing up to a brick wall.
I don't know with us, because I think the idea will be to frustrate
Yeah,
that's what I do, and hope that they start getting a bit. It looks like they've got no Salah, Coutinho. You know, they're two fantastic players who look like they're missing. Still got good players, of course. They have Mane's a threat. It's always a threat. You know, we've got other players who will cause us problems, Firmino and people like that. So while they won't be at 100%, there's still enough danger there for us to want to put 7-8 men behind the ball, which is what we will do, because it's what Sam Allardyce has done before. He done it with Crystal Palace there last season. He done it with us the other week, and it worked. So why go? I think the danger would be for us at this moment in time to go and be offensive, because I think
I don't think we can though, can
no,
we?
but that's the reason. It's not the fact that you can't ever go to Liverpool and play them offensively, because there will be teams who do that and get a result. A lot of times they will sweep teams by the wayside because they've got that pace, and what they're very good at is scoring goals quickly. But I think if you can frustrate them, then you've got half a chance, of course you have, because you may get up the pitch and get that free kick or that corner. I mean, we shouldn't really be talking like this, given the
Well, we're talking in realistic.
well, we've got to be realistic. No, but I'm saying here that we've spent money, so we should have been able to put a team out this season that when at teams and still maintain. Because listen, the real key to being a good side is being able to defend when you're under pressure, and being able to attack and cause the opposition problems. We haven't been able to get either right. Lately we've been able to get the defensive side right, but it's been almost to the detriment of our attacking play. So there's no balance there, but I think the balance isn't there because we haven't got the players in that final third to be able to balance that off. We're getting the likes of Balassi back now, who's a threat. He'll cause them some danger because he's good with the ball, he's strong. But there's just not enough of that in our team. If a Ross Barkley was fit, then he's another one who can cause problems, you know. But that's where we're really struggling in that final third. And
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what team he puts out. I mean, you'd think you put our strongest team out, considering we haven't got another game for over a week. So you would think you just put everything into it. Sigurdsson obviously didn't play against Man United, be available. You know, Rooney has only played combined 90 minutes in the last week or so he should be okay for it. You'd imagine Balassi, as you said, would be an outlet. Dominic Calvert-Lewin obviously came off the bench. I imagine he played Dominic Calvert-Lewin from the start just because they don't like him, so it adds that little bit of.
I think he'll play him as well because he, you know, I like Niasse, but Niasse is very limited. He's a goal scorer. He just gets on the end of things, Niasse in the box. But I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin, although that's an area of his game he's got to work on, he still occupies the defenders more efficiently than what
would be interesting, I suppose, will be the centre of the park. If we have got McCarthy and he can start the game, it'd be interesting to see whether, you know, if he starts him and if Garner's available, and sort of just say, well, from the off we're gonna press the ball and we're gonna try and nick it off you early on, rather than sitting back and defending the the edge of our box with a McCarthy and a Garner. You can suddenly then start putting fires up a little bit higher up the pitch.
Do you think he'll go with the three defensive midfield players, or do you think
no? Because
he'll go with McCarthy, Garner, and Rooney?
Yeah, I think that might be an option rather than. I think that's probably a better option than having Snidling. Don't get me wrong; it wouldn't surprise me if he played all four of them.
I mean. Yeah, I could see a situation where it's Garner, McCarthy, Rooney, Sigurdsson and Balassi. That'd be the midfield five, and then just Calvert-Lewin, you know. But I could also see Garner, McCarthy and Snidling, you know.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
So because he might say, well, we want to keep it tight for an hour, and then that last half an hour when the game's stretched, maybe get at them and get it.
I think if you have got McCarthy, or even McCarthy, and then bring Garner on.
Yeah.
You know, if you have McCarthy or Garner, at least they, you know, especially you've in a frantic game where you've got to look after your players. You know, there's no point to throw McCarthy in there and going, well, whatever, we'll see you in 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, it might be better saying, well, if McCarthy's in there, then last half an hour you bring Garner on. Then you've got You've got a like for like.
Yeah.
You've got a consistency throughout the game. That helps you with your game plan as well, rather than just saying, well, we know we're going to get an hour like Bournemouth. So maybe that's a way you'll go. Rather, I suppose it'll be more to do with the fitness of both players. McCarthy's played about 80 minutes, let's say, like that, combined 80 minutes in the 2 games. So it'd be interesting. I mean, has Vlasic played his way into a game like this, or did he do enough?
I think he'll be in the 18. I think he'd be on the bench again. It could come down to the Garner. If he goes Garner, McCarthy as a split, whatever that is, then Vlasic could be the person that plays off the right. I think the thing with Vlasic is he'll work hard enough for you. He won't be a passenger. He's a bit like Lennon. Lennon does it quicker, obviously, but Vlasic is stronger in possession with the ball. And I think Vlasic won't be a passenger. He'll work hard. He might know he's at the ball. Has he got enough pace to trouble Liverpool? I don't know, but what he will do is he's probably better on the ball around their box than what someone like Aaron Lennon is. So if you can get the ball to him in and around their penalty area, he can quite easily dribble his way through. And listen, they've had a Van Dijk and he will improve them, but Liverpool's defence isn't great.
No.
And one centre-back...
Getting there though, isn't it? It's getting to that, the defence.
It is getting at them, but that's what I'm saying. One centre-back doesn't make they've still got 3 other ones who aren't great. And the keeper. Everything forward from that is very, very good. And Van Dijk is good, there's no question about it. But like you say, it's being able to get into that final third enough rather than just launching the ball. You know?
I think we can be snappier in midfield, and I think that can be a big key to us.
Help, yeah.
We're snapping and we're winning the ball a little bit higher in the pitch and not defending our 18-yard box. That'll give us a little bit more of a platform to play off. And don't get me wrong, playing defending our 18-yard box suits us at times because we're not blessed with pace. And you've seen when we played them at Anfield, when that one chance when we did come out and suddenly Mane's got round the back and they've got come 4 against 1. And that was the defining point of that game. We scored then, the game's over. But I think we've got a couple more options than we did in that game. And it'll just be interesting. I think it'll be interesting to see what they think we're gonna do, and then it'll be interesting to see what we actually do. Do you know what I mean?
I think we'll just. I'll be amazed if we do anything different than what we did in the.
I just think we might be just. I'm not saying we'll be more offensive, but we might just, because we do have we have the option of a McCarthy in midfield. We might just be a little bit snappier in midfield. I mean, you think about the last one. Tom Davies in there. He was a passenger. Suddenly, if you replace a Tom Davies with a McCarthy, who, if he is fit and he's freely moving, he will put himself. I mean, just think of that 10-minute period against Man United. Suddenly comes on and he's affecting the game because he's snapping higher up the pitch. He's breaking. He's winning the ball in areas that allows us to turn it over quickly to start moving up the pitch. And that, I think, if you can do that, then the danger of them counter-attacking is not as bad, because where you're winning the ball and where you're getting the ball, even if you lose it, then your defence is in a position where it's okay. And if you've got someone sitting in front of that back four that won't move as well, then I think we might be a little bit more covered. But listen, that's best case scenario. We're playing against a very good team in form, and as I said, the fact that Liverpool's last 2 games they've dogged those wins out is a worry as well, because I think knowing you've got that mentality does give you a patience to think that, and that's what Liverpool teams of the past have always done. You've always known if they were 1 down and they were shooting to the cop end, let's say second half, that they would find a way to win the game. And unfortunately, this Liverpool team seems to be getting that kind of confidence in itself, that patience, and it might be that patience that is the more of the worry than the bombardment, because they might just say, well, listen, they lucky or not, they withstood the bombardment, so maybe we just take it down a notch, just allow them to get into the game a bit, and then hope,
false sense of security,
and then know that we're a better side. So it's such a game of chicken and egg, and
it's a game of
cat and
chess,
mouse, and all
and
the rest
of the
it.
other games
all
that he can
those
think of.
games. Not Monopoly though. Well, no, they probably have a Monopoly on the ball.
Hey, we actually won the possession. Not against Man United. Against Bournemouth the other day.
Oh, they're amazing.
First time.
Scores the game.
Oh, well. Yeah, we lost the game, but...
Yeah, we lost the game.
Oh, well, there you go.
Martinez tactics then.
Martinez.
No, it's gonna be difficult because we have been not very good in offensive sense in the last few games. So you do wonder how we could go there and.
Yeah, but you can go there and nick a goal and win the game, can't you? That's that's the way it's football.
I've got
isn't
some
it?
flu tablets over there.
I didn't say we would, did I? I just said
no, of course you
that's
can.
what can happen. We've seen that. We've seen.
Also, it will be interesting to see what team they put out, considering how they've approached FA Cup games before. And but then on the flip side, there was that air of, by leaving Coutinho last time and taking Sane off. By taking, I've just combined Salah and Mane made Sane, who plays for Man City.
Yeah.
By taking Salah off last time, it was almost like an overconfidence. So it'll be interesting to see again. Mane and Salah are flying to Africa, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then coming back, although there's talk that Salah's not fit anyway.
He's not playing.
Coutinho is not fit as well, apparently.
Has he gone to Spain for
He's
some
got
treatment?
Barcelona-itis,
Oh,
apparently.
that's bad. That's bad.
Bad when you've got that.
No, well, when you get it. It's bad. I mean, Ronald Koeman had that.
He did have that for 2 years.
Ultimately, he left the club.
It was so bad that it was almost as bad as Nias's wrist injury.
It's akin to a wrist injury.
It is.
It's akin to a wrist injury.
So, I mean, listen, I'm not very confident, because why would you be? Everton have won at Anfield, I think, 5 times in my lifetime. So, just from that point of view, it's not confidence inspiring.
Just from that, it's not confidence inspiring.
But they've never beat.
I wouldn't say.
No, I'm not saying those words. Other people will say.
Don't say it. But yeah, it's a big ask. It'd be a big ask if we were playing well, because we know. Because
they're a good side.
We know what it's. A, they're a good side.
It's not a good thing. It's not nice to say that.
B, that place is horrible.
It is horrible.
We don't like it.
It is horrible. Do you know what? I think actually last time we spoke about it, we had Dave in and Keith, and they kept on referring to it as Castle Grayskull. People have to stop referring to it as Castle Grayskull. That's where He-Man lived. Snake Mountain is where Skeletor lived. So if you're going to call it anything, call it Snake Mountain. Castle Grayskull is where He-Man lived. So therefore,
it should be alright.
Although Klopp has got the look of He-Man, though,
McGibbon him some powers.
You know what I mean? So Snake Mountain from now on. I've got better things to do with me Friday night, I must admit, though.
Listen, could be an unbelievable Friday
night. Could be one of those.
Could
be 9,000 Evertonians just push Everton on to a victory that Spurs is on to lose to Colchester in the fourth round.
That would be Everton. But there's nothing, it's a cup games. It's a one-off. We'll have better teams. We'll go to Anfield with better teams in the future than we've got now, and we've been there with better teams. Yeah. We've faced worse Liverpool sides than this.
Oh, we have, yes.
And lost to them
in semi-finals.
So, well, a lot of times at Anfield, I've seen some poor Liverpool sides tonk us when I thought we'll win this one. So you don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, to be blatantly honest, I thought we'd get hammered the other week because we just weren't. We looked like we couldn't defend against anybody, and we went there and drew the game 1-1. Probably should have won. No, we drew the game 1-1. So anything can happen. We've just got to stay in it as long as we can, because they do tend to score quick goals, Liverpool, like goals within quick succession. But it'd be interesting to see us get a penalty.
Yeah, it won't be a penalty.
No, it'd be interesting to see us take the lead, though. To be honest, if we could get the first goal and see what happens.
We'll see what happens. We will see what happens.
Big ask.
It is, but
who knows? The FA Cup,
the magic,
of the Klopp might play like a Danny Ings and he'll get 5. No, he might play. You don't know what team Liverpool.
Can we wear their away kit and that'd help more than
That
anything.
would, if Liverpool just
Yeah.
wore like orange or white,
Yeah, that'd
just
help.
wear that would be a great help to
Yeah,
us.
it would.
Maybe our knees wouldn't wobble as much. No, listen, the maroon, it's maroon. And we went there and drew the other week because they haven't got that normal red, so let's go and have a go.
Let's do it.
Who knows, mate? What do they always say, lad? If you're going to win the thing, you've got to beat the best teams in it. You've got to face someone good.
Don't have to.
No.
A lot of the times.
No, I mean, yeah.
Maybe once.
History shows that you don't always have to.
Yeah. Now, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Oh yeah, I bet you're all really, really looking forward to this game, aren't you? I bet you all can't wait for this one.
Last time we got the cup final, we played Liverpool and Anfield.
Mm-hmm. No, we did.
Just throwing, listen, I'm just
Throwing out
throwing
there.
them all out there. All of the, all of the things
Yeah.
are going out there. All of the lucky little sound bites are
Say
out
no
there.
more. Say no more.
Who knows?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. We'll see you later.